What's going on, world? It's your boy at Big Game James _36, and this is Big Games B.S. Part of Demi. Oh man, I need to go. Miles, you go grab my new toy. That Kai's trying to steal. Luckily, I got two of them. Um, you know, Big Games BS, part of Den Media Group, presented by MFTK Foundation. If you go to the square in the top right hand corner, you can donate to the MFTK Foundation and all of the different things that we have going on in the community between 7-on-7s, between 7-on-7. Damn, oh my bad. I'm hearing myself in another room. Between 7-on-7, between community big book bag drives, between we may do a turkey drive. I got the need to move birds down south, move birds down this way. So but I don't know. It's the size that's more than anything else, man. But real quick, we got some cool stuff. We probably should just start adding to this thing. Since technically this is Miles' cool stuff that he has around here. But look what I got. Man, I had a great couple weeks, man. Like, it's been crazy, dude. Like, we're gonna show one of the things, and it's what we do at Mandarin University. It makes people mad. Like, why me being happy make you so mad? Like, you know what? I'm gonna give my dog Purdy Purd. I'm gonna give you some attention, dog. Like, hold on, let me see if he might have responded at this point. It's early in the morning, man. And people just hold on, he put I want to see if also okay, he retweeted. But people just like we won. So we're gonna talk about the stream. I'm gonna brag about my guys. And everybody talks so much shit about Mandarin University, and everybody tired of hearing about Mandarin University and Mandarin University this. Yes, Ronnie, I want the tickets. My bad. Ronnie you got 3 tickets to wait. I'm trying to I got some military people that's looking for those. But anyways, shout out to my guy Joe Johnson. He makes these, they're called Doughboys. And he made me a Dope Boy Doughboy. And it's like, so it's kind of like a little Funko Pop. This is a harder copy of it. I want him to I want to make plushies with these. Like, imagine like having like a big one of these that you could just like hug and shit. But this is cool. It's gonna be my little, hold on. Like I have a gnome, a lawn gnome named Jerome. That just sits everywhere. So like we're gonna have him right next to Kermit. But that y'all don't know that's Kermit and them scoring the touchdown. But like, so with it though, it's like a card set that he does. Like, so like you see the MFTK Doughboy, and then it has Doughboy Facts, Dominion, Class Bruiser, Power 6, Health 7, Defense 5, Flex, Bread and Butter. The Doughboys, what does it say? Oh shit, I can't see that. It's dark over here. Doughboys hitting stereo, loud, heavy, and unapologetic. From Tallahassee Ovens, the twins don't just enter a room, they shut it down. So I have 2 of these. Like, so I have 2 Dope Boys with like, I like how I didn't read the back at first, but it says they come from out of the Tallahassee Ovens. So like, that's just cool, man. Like, I don't even like this. How the hell do you even get this in here? So I can't break this out. Okay. Shit. Okay. I see even more protection. Yeah, yo. So, all right, Joe. Y'all go follow my guy Joe Johnson on social media. I think he's trying to get it going. I gotta get I got a Mandarin University Dope Boy coming more than likely. I'm gonna tell him I need him to make a lacrosse dope boy. And then I am going to have we're gonna do an MFTK one, MFTK Foundation one. We're gonna do the Honey Dripper Dope Boy.
I know so many people.
Like, that's what I'm saying. This shit cool, right? Like, Like, so that's the big one. So that one you don't want, and then that's a one-on-one. So they're not mass produced. So obviously they're not mass produced. They're individually made. So it's a little bit more right now. But he can make like a 4-inch, a 6-inch, and that most of y'all are more suitable with. And then they got the 12-inch, the big hefty motherfucker right there.
Some of those anime things,
right? So like, yeah, so like but he's trying to like keep it like to like basically sports, trying to animate up sports a little bit.
I mean, that's what it's about.
I mean, anime is the wave, dog. I don't get it, but anime is the wave.
It
so
me how nerdy you get. That card right there is a D&D card.
Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Yeah.
So I said that in my thing. I'm like, we about to play Dungeons and Dragons in this bitch, like with dope boys. Like, so like I'm gonna I know I'm gonna support Joe. Joe was a creative. He was one of the graphic guys for the University of South Carolina from Tallahassee. Wants to work with Florida State, but we do things a little bit differently in Tallahassee than what everybody else should do. So those of you guys, just so you know, we will not have one next week, but we stream high school games. Not just any high. So next year we're going to stream more. I'm going to talk to the team. We're going to try to figure it out. And that will be one of my ways to promote the MFTK Foundation by streaming football games on the channel. So I'm gonna be looking for Thursday night games, not no goddamn JV. We're gonna be looking for a lot of stuff. So Anthony Manzano, scroll up, push that right there, mouse. So just push on that. That it's already over. It says show. Since you coach high school football, do you feel that 7-on-7 has truly affected the participation in regular high school football because kids focus on? No, it doesn't. Football is one of those things where it will never be like volleyball or the other sports because 7-on-7 is so much different than, as a guy who has a 7-on-7 organization, which we'll talk about that here in a second, with the MFTK Spartan 7-on-7. I'll give my email. It's already spam. Ronnie, that's is james.coleman36@gmail.com, please. james.coleman36@gmail.com. 7-on-7 is a skill set thing. It's a little bit different. I think the only problem is that the time you don't get it, but you can blitz in 7-on-7 like at some of the tournaments. You don't blitz every down, it's more time, but the precision, and also it does, but quarterbacks have to be more accurate, believe it or not, in 7-on-7 than they do in tackle. And I'll tell you why. It's really 5 versus 7. So how 7-on-7 works is 7 defensive players and 7 offensive players. But one of the offensive players is a quarterback, so obviously they can't run a route. And one of them is the center that's snapping the ball. So it's really only 5 people on offense. So the offense is at a natural disadvantage. Now, where the defense kind of comes into a disadvantage is that you get 4 seconds, and it's the same width of a football field normally. So all it does is it creates opportunities for kids to compete a little bit more. Now, what I will say is that sometimes the 7-on-7 culture spills over into the real football culture. And 7-on-7 is very braggadocious. Very, you make a big play, you celebrate, and there isn't a lot of room to do that too much in 11-man football. So like, and also like, there's people coming to try to take your head off. Even though I've seen harder, my son actually, that's my son got hit harder in 7-on-7 last year than he did at any given point in football, in tackle football. Matter of fact, I was so pissed at the referee. Like, my kid was wide open down the seam, caught it. Kid did not make a play on the ball at all. He went straight at my kid's neck, laid his ass out. The referee gonna say, "Hey, coach, you might want to check on him." And I said, "Why would I need to check on him?" Because he got hit pretty hard. Then why didn't you throw the flag? This is not tackle football. There was not supposed to be a collision. I said, he'll be all right. I know his daddy. He was fine. He got up. He wasn't concussed. It was, I told him, brush it off, son. Everybody get got. So appreciate you guys for being part of Big Games BS. But I need you guys just to know, we'll start doing more stuff like telling you guys when things are going to happen and whatnot. But we will be streaming the playoff games, even though I kind of do know it's not legal. I mean, it ain't illegal. They can't arrest me for this shit. But apparently, NFHS has some kind of fucking contract with the FHSA, and they stream those games. And I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It's a couple things that they're going to do. They're going to find out I coach, and you know what? I don't give a fuck. They're going to find out that, they're either going to try to make me write a check, and you can invoice me for whatever the fuck you want to invoice me for. Doesn't mean I'm going to pay it. Like you're a free country. Matter of fact, I'll throw another zero on that bit. Nah, I mean, it's capitalism. But the thing is that
where is it now? We never heard of it.
Nah, they've had it for playoff. For playoff games, they have it.
Playoff.
Yeah, for playoff games. They have it for regular season too. But now I'm gonna tell you, dude. Like, let me tell you. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know my dog April looking at this. Now, I'm gonna tell you the way I do business. Now, don't make me find another way because y'all know how I get down. But I'm extreme. We had 2 camera angles, Miles. We was mixing and matching that bitch.
That's what I say. The protection.
They was sitting there like they was whipping it up. They was doing the thing. Oh, so you got that. You got, nobody's better than my play-by-play guy, Jarris. He nice. Like, you ever see the guys that don't sound anything like what they sound? I guess technically I sound like I sound on. When I do the news, I don't doctor up my voice too much, right? I try to enunciate my words a little bit more. Like, I think I sound the same. I just think the delivery might be different depending upon the environment in which I go in. I might throw in a $5 word every now and then when I'm on the news just to let you know I graduated in 3 years. I got to let you know I got some sense. Mama ain't raised no fool. She just raised a outspoken Negro. But what I'm telling you, man, Papa J don't sound like that in real life. Like, Papa J is an Omega that graduated from an HBCU. Shout out to Edward Waters College or Edward Waters University now. But like, man, Papa J and that thing, I'm like, and the Mandarin Mustangs are driving down the field. I thought, man, who is this white man on my broadcast? I did not ask. How did this man get into the stadium? And then I'd be like, yo, that's Papa J. But then I called his voice, so he had his voicemail is his commentator voice. And then his regular voice is completely different than his commentator voice. And it is absolutely hilarious to me that he sounds like a completely different person. And but Papa J is that guy, man. Again, man, like everybody keeps saying we duck and smoke and blah. I ain't finna get into this shit today. You're not gonna steal my joy, devil. I'm gonna be happy about my Mandarin Mustangs. But outside of that, y'all check out that. We're gonna go through the stuff. Jaden's not here. Y'all wish my boy Jaden good luck. He takes the test. Yeah, hold up. Damn, Miles not here. Dad Bob Max said Papa J sound like a street country tree mechanic in real life. And that is the best description I have of Papa J. Oh, you know what? I wonder if let me see. I like to put people. Jaden not here, so Jaden can't tell me what to do. But y'all make sure y'all cheer my guy Jaden on. He has his test next Saturday, so he's gonna take a couple of days off. But he did still send us the script. Let me see if my dog answered the phone. Let me so y'all can hear what he sounds like in real life. He may not answer it, but if he doesn't answer it, you'll hear the commentator voice on the voicemail. And by the way, if you're affiliated with me, just know your calls will be recorded and monitored.
JC,
What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Oh, what'd you think about how you think the broadcast went yesterday?
It went good. Just an advantage of seeing the players on the field was a disadvantage to me.
Okay, yeah, you need to be up in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the cool thing is if we handle business, we probably have 3 weeks of that. I think that win may give us the number 1 seed, so we may be able to host all 4 rounds of the playoffs.
Yeah, I think so. You should be the number 1 seed because that IMG game don't affect you guys.
Nah, the loss, they look at it as a loss. It doesn't help us if we win though. But I think Buchholz doesn't have Buchholz plays tonight. The crazy part about who Buchholz plays tonight, they play my quarterback for my 7-on-7 team, and Jaron, aka Snow, like Cardinal Newman. So I told Jaron I had no business, man. Handle our lightweight for us.
I'm telling you, knock them off. I went to Buchholz too, so.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is. But what I was telling the people because I'm live right now, so you ain't said nothing to get you in jail, so you're good. I was telling the people that your voice is so. I was sitting here thinking, who is this white man on my broadcast, and why? How did he get in? Did we at least take him through the metal detector? Because pilgrims be shooting up schools and stuff. So I'd be curious when we got to account for the ones you don't know. And I was like, hey man, this man has the biggest change in voice that I've ever heard in my life. It sounds so professional though, but I was like, y'all don't believe me. And somebody put that you sound like a street hood tree mechanic in real life. And I was like, damn, that's the best description. I was like, but he damn sure don't sound like that on the broadcast. But nah, man, I just wanted you to know I appreciate that, man, and appreciate you doing the broadcast, man. It was fun, and a lot of people have been giving great feedback to it. So, man, just always, I'm a big proponent of giving people flowers while they can smell them.
I appreciate it.
All right, man. I'll let you, man. We got a couple weeks off, man, and then we got to go out here and we're gonna put together a clean game, and we're gonna bring that real voice out of you. When we play to the best of our ability, it's gonna be like you're gonna be like, damn, I knew the Mustangs was good.
Absolutely, they are. They proved themselves last night. That was a hell of a game.
All right, so people don't hear from me, so I got you. So because I'm biased. Obviously, everybody minus in the best in the world, B5.
Yes.
Who are some guys that people who are now following Mandarin or new to Mandarin should follow, or who should pay attention to? Like these are some ball players on that squad.
Listen, I'm gonna start with Tion White.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's amazing. I'm gonna start with go ahead to Kyrie Wilson.
Yep.
Of course, your Quez Foster. Your running back core with Aiden Owens. That's a solid running back core. If one gets out, this is not gonna stop the pace of the flow of the game. Defensive wise, Rattlers. Mm-hmm. Last night showed his butt. Mm-hmm. Corey Matthews always is a threat at linebacker. Brody Jennings. I mean, you have so many players out there that just can make an impact at any moment. It's hard to name. I mean, just follow Mandarin. How about that?
That's it.
Follow Mandarin, and you won't miss a moment.
That's true. And the one that probably doesn't get as much pub because it's hard to really look at linemen. So I just want to give people like 70 Vaughn. He got one of them German names. I don't know how to say his last name, but Vaughn is number 70. He's really, really good. We had a freshman step up, number 75. His dad is Lucky. Ronnie Lucky Lumford played at Florida State, was a 5-star from out of Ed White. And Kendrick Outland, number 9.
Yes.
Kendrick Outland is a damn terrorist. Like he's the one who batted the ball and just like so Izzy could get the interception. But I want you to know so you get some more background on Izzy. So we were good last year, right? Izzy believe it or not, just a little over a year ago, Izzy had his hip dislocated at the IMG game. And he was back ready to play. He's played all season. So like Izzy went through so much mentally. And also, he's a senior. He doesn't have the offers yet, but like people didn't even know if he would play football again. because the injury was so bad. And our defense runs through the mic.
Oh,
and Izzy, so without having it, so even when we went on our state championship run, Izzy was a sophomore then, but he was a key part of that. And then we've had other guys when we were good, but our offense wasn't clicking like that. We had a kid named Carmelo Murphy who was really, really good. One thing I say is we stay with an undersized middle linebacker that just makes things work. And obviously Corey Matthews is the guy that everybody's gonna know because Corey just not only is he good, but Corey passes the eye test. Like you look at Corey, like I cussed Corey out the other day in practice. Like I don't know why he had his shirt off. I said, man, go put a damn shirt on, son. Like, I ain't trying to see all that. Like, you got you got abs everywhere. And I'm like, hey, man. Yeah, man. I'm like, dog, I ain't never looked like that. Even when I was looking good, I ain't never looked like that. So, man, go put a damn shirt. Matter of fact, put a sweatshirt on, son. Cover all of that up. Yeah, but nah, man. We were happy about that. And then again, everybody talks about what did Bryson Wright do? He made the play when he needed to make the play. And that punt, and he almost took both punts to the house.
Yes.
But and then it was like I said, we're real proud of those guys. 9-1 in a year when everybody said we were supposed to finish third in the district, which I have no idea why people said that, but yeah, we got a lot of good stuff going on over at Mandarin U. But anyways, man.
Yes, absolutely. I think with those cameras, and they know it's for B5, but at the same time, it's a time to shine. My moment may come from this guy right here and all these cameras being out here. So everybody's playing at 100% intensity level is 1,000.
I actually talked to a mom. Yeah, I talked to a mom who wants to come here, like as a freshman, and I was saying like it's a really cool environment. We're going to play. It's going to be like being in one of them high school football movies for you, but it also can be really intimidating because there literally is a camera everywhere. So like
everywhere.
And like so it's kind of like what I was joking with one guy when Dan Hicken decided that he wanted to do what he did. I was like, brother, the last thing Mandarin University needs is more coverage. It's like we could actually use one less outlet to be there. So but hey, it is what it is, man. We got good things going. Shout out to Toby Bullock for showing everyone what it's like that Jacksonville can have a national program here and it get built up from scratch. So but yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold you too long, man, but I appreciate you. That's all I wanted to say, man, and I'll holler at you later.
Yes, sir, no problem. You have a good day.
All right, bro. Yep. All right. Yeah, I heard like again, so I ain't crazy, right? That doesn't sound like the guy who does the broadcast. Good voice though. It's not like he's not ghetto. He's just he's just real Jacksonville. So outside of that, we kind of did our intro. We're probably going to talk about Mandarin University as well as the MFTK Foundation 7-on-7. But before we do that, we're 20 minutes in, and that is a sin. We must start our show the way we start each and every show with a word of
You already
prayer.
know what time it is, dog. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you, God. God is great. All the time. All the time. Too much. You want to thank you, God. Thank you, God. Go.
Y'all heard that, man. You motherfuckers better thank God. That's what he said. Can't tell me he didn't say that. You got to start your day off. You have a coach that prayers like that. Coach Reed gives those prayers with the words in it, and I love it. I love it. Odell used to do that too. Like one of my favorite Odell moments is when Odell got mad at practice, and he came in. He was like, "Hey, listen, man, check, man. Listen, hey, that was a good practice today, man. Nah, man, fuck that. Bird, if I didn't pray this morning, fuck your ass up. Trap, break it down." And he walked up. I said, huh? There's somebody that don't like, That don't make sense. Like, if you ain't pray this morning, you like you said prayer, then you just immediately went to cursing. Like, damn, we got to check that out. But anyways, that's what that's what that prayer reminds me of. Will always remind me of, and just a good reminder. No matter what you feel, it's always a good look and a good idea to start your day off with prayer. You never know. Toss that bitch up. Something good might come down. You know, you dribble, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You know, hell, pray to all of them if you need to. I don't know if that's good advice, but let's see what Jaden got us talking about on the rundown today. Got to push the right button. So we got my MFTK segment where we're gonna talk about the Spartans. We're gonna talk about gateway scores. We're gonna talk about the greatest Halloween commercial of all time. If you guys have not seen it, your boy went viral with my boy. FHSAA saying, man, fuck them kids as well. And we will talk a little bit about, he doesn't have it on here, but we will go and find, like, if you go to Strikeout Photography, Miles, you should be able to see clips and highlights from last night's St. Aug game. And I want to show all of them because we had some guys who are committed to other programs, but they play for MFTK Spartans. And that's the my 7-on-7 organization. We have NCAA. We're obviously going to talk about FSU. We're going to do something, and I want all the people who are watching today. We'll do a call to action when it happens, and I will give props to other FSU platforms for doing the right thing, which they don't do very often. LSU drama, Matt Rule, coaching drama, Matt Rule, HBCU updates. We'll do our viewing guide. We'll also we got to pull up Hard Rock too, Miles, because we're going to do our parlays that we have not hit at all. And again, I have not forgot about our stuff, guys. Just give me a little bit of time. I will make sure a Lannister pays all debts. We will make sure we get everybody paid for their college football pick 'em and pigskin pick 'em. Then we got to go into the NFL. I'm riding blind with Thursday Night Football. I don't even know who won. I'm assuming the Ravens won, right? Yeah. I saw Ollie Gordon going nuts. We got point differentials, players of the month, money move segment, the viewing guide parlay for that. Then we got our best segment, Big Games B.S. segment, BS or Busted, OG Wildin'. I want to add another OG Wildin', and do y'all want a way to really beat cable? Is everybody okay with that? Because I'm gonna give you some. Because I will give you the way that I'm about to do it because I'm tired of YouTube. YouTube is beefing with Disney, and do you know what Disney owns? Every fucking thing. ABC, ESPNs, all that stuff. I ain't gonna be able to watch the SEC because I got YouTube TV or the ACC. I can't watch the ACC network either. I don't believe. I think they're owned by ESPN. So like, shit. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to watch if they don't do it. It's The Great Pumpkin. Because Charlie Brown, or it's Thanksgiving Charlie Brown, where they got the little colored boy sitting on the table by himself, where everybody else is on the other side of the table. Or it's Christmas Charlie Brown. I ain't gonna be able to see Peanuts. I love that shit. So, anywho, I'll give you guys, if you guys tell me in the cat, and we'll our MFTK is what we always do, right? So if you put MFTK in the comments, I'm going to show you how you can't completely cut out cable because you need internet, but I'm gonna show you how $20 can get you for real. I got an email. I will make sure I pull up the email that I read it this morning. I didn't know Jaden was gonna trigger me by saying damn this. I'm like, hold on, you know what? We're gonna go. Hold on, how many people are watching the YouTube right now? We don't have enough watching the YouTube, I can tell you that much. But if we can get this thing to let's get 20 MFTKs in the comments. And then that's good enough for that lady to hook me up for free too. So like, I'll make sure you can talk to them. But like, we get the 20 MFTK comments, I'm gonna show y'all a way. I don't know if it, again, I don't think I can get arrested for that shit, but well, you know, they do. Got bail money, got bond money. We're good. Shit. Looking at my stuff here. Oh, I'm looking at the MFTK 707. My bad. All right. So let's pull up. Let's start off with our MFTK segment here, Miles. Go ahead, pull up the first thing so we can tell everybody again. If you go to the QR code, you could donate $25. $25 would go to the MFTK Spartans 7-on-7 team. You could go in there, you can use Stripe, or you can Cash App money sign MFTK36. Just tell us what it's for. When you do that, it will be for my 7-on-7 team, the MFTK Spartans showcase that is happening not this Sunday, next Sunday, November 9th at University Christian High School. We hope to have, like, these young men will be coming out there. They're going to get a nice battle shirt to work out in so that they can keep shit. That alone is $25 fucking dollars. They will get a bunch of other different things that go towards, get good coaching, get good instruction, learn how to compete. Miles, push the video because the video is kind of cool. I still like the video. My god, brother David Bailey made that. If y'all want David to come and make you something like this, let's just look at the little jits. You would think we actually did that. We didn't have him do that, especially when this little kid runs off laughing and then there's a field. None of that shit happened. So I don't know how they did that, but you do not need permission to be great. We will, like, we have a motto that me and Kobe Wright, who is my partner in this, have: win your reps. Win your reps. So if you win your reps, you'll be great. But what we're going to do is we're going to teach these young men how to compete at a high level. We're going to teach these young men how to be pros. We're going to take them some environments that are really, really dope. And, we're finalizing our schedule, but we are a tier 1 battle team. So we will go to 2 to 3 battle tournaments. We're going to do pylon. We're going to go some places. Now, the older guys get to do a little bit more than the younger guys, but it gives them something to aspire to be. So we're going to go out there. We're going to get active. And we're going to compete. And we will have as many teams as necessary, because it's not about, am I on the best team? The team that you're on, I expect to be the best team. Or I'm not paying for this shit. Winners get sprinkles, guys. We don't pay for losers around here, but we teach them how to have a winning outlook and a winning mentality, and so that they don't have to go around looking for attention that so many Duval guys do. If you have to tell me you're the man, you aren't the man. Like, period. That's just the way it goes. But that's that right there. We appreciate anybody, any support, any way we could get. Even if you want to come out to the ones, it's all good. But again, like, I will show you guys how to get that cable stuff if we get 20 MFTKs in the comments. Just that it also helps boost the algorithm, guys. It's really not about the MFTKs. It's about the comments. The comments boost us and put us in other places. So I need more people to watch this shit, so we can get paid, so we can do more for the community. Because this channel, when I get paid, that goes to the MFTK Foundation, which helps put different things out and about in the community. Going on to the next thing. Yeah, we'll go with gateway scores. I like that. That's a good idea. We'll keep it going with that. A lot of good football played on Thursday nights, and a lot of people asked, why were we playing on Thursday nights in Jacksonville? One of the biggest weekends in Jacksonville is not the Gator Bowl, excuse me. It is the Florida-Georgia game. It used to be called the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. The city is basically shut down, and there's a lot of different events that happen. But because it is a huge tailgating event. Damn near everybody with JSO is activated. Like, if you were going to commit a crime, this would be the weekend to do it, because they get active on this weekend. So they push, but Friday night is when all the parties and everything starts. So they push everything to Thursday and in Duval County. Now, we played in St. Johns County, which is like Mandarin is like is like damn near right next to St. Johns County. But we played at St. Augustine, which was the older school there. It's where all the black people go. In St. Augustine. But the coach was cool because we played on Halloween last year because we had to play on Thursday. Halloween is today, for those who don't know. Hopefully you got your good little outfit. I would like to see your little babies, man. Y'all, if y'all post your babies, tag at Big Game James _36, or y'all tag at Den Media Group, Sports Den _live, excuse me. That would be really, really cool. My son is Pete the Cat. Killer went to school as Pete the Cat. And if you don't know who Pete the Cat is, then you ain't really parenting right. Pete the Cat, the coolest cat. I ain't never seen somebody have white shoes turn into brown shoes, turn into red shoes, turn back into white shoes. And I ain't never seen somebody who went from having buttons to going straight Miami Spanish man style, because he lost all of his groovy buttons. But here are the scores. So Ed White played in another game where everything kind of went down to the wire. Baldwin is really, really good. Baldwin got a wide receiver out there that is like stupid good. And Ed White has a quarterback that played a couple games for me. King Blues, I don't even know how you say his last name, but King, probably one of the more underrated quarterbacks in the area. Good young man, has been doing numbers the last couple weeks. 48-42 is a high school basketball score, so you know what that tells me? No defense was played. But it was cool. First Coast blew out Jackson. Andrew Jackson's head coach is the former Mandarin head coach, and he won a state championship, but he's trying to rebuild Jackson. The kid who scored at Jackson was a freshman running back that I thought we were going to get, but he ended up going there. Sandalwood won its first game in 4 years. That is not a misspeak. That they won their first game in 4 years, and they won 34-8 over Terry Parker. Terry Parker, has a kid. Has a coach. Coach Holloway, good guy, has had a rough go there at Terry Parker. It looked like they were turning the corner. Paxton in Franklin County, good for them. Bartram Trail beat the living fuck out of Reebok, who's struggling as well, 51-8. I thought Fletcher was going to win. If Fletcher would have won, we would have had 3 teams in our district go to the playoffs. In Region 1 of 6A, in the top 10, 6 of the top 10 teams are in Region 1 in the current classifications for 6A. So we have the toughest region per rankings. Trinity Christian won 21-7. Reigns won 57-0 over Atlantic Coast. I got Brains people a little mad. I get it. Maybe I went overboard. I was happy. I said we'll whip anybody's ass. And what I did was I laid out facts. And I want to preface this by saying this first. Reigns High School is the best team in Duval County. I have said that every year, as I don't give a fuck about being the best team in Duval County. But Reigns also we've had TJ Cole on the show. That's the quarterback at Reigns. Y'all know about what I do, what I've stepped up and tried to do for TJ Cole. I didn't do any. TJ Cole earned his own scholarships. I'm just there to be able to communicate and tell the people that TJ Cole is that guy and that he needs to get offers. I think TJ Cole is the best player in the city. Again, 2 year back-to-back years, he deserves that. He's nice. He just hasn't. And I'll go into why. So I could think one way, right? And then the numbers going to show me something. Going to show you know what? I'm going to tell you my opinion on Reigns first and why I think they're the best team in the city. Is that fair? I think that's fair. Then I'm going to just lay out all the statistics, right? And then you guys tell me, based on the facts, what you get from it. And this is where the argument gets, and people feel like if I yell more, it will change things. And that only works for Miami fan. And that's what sometimes I think Reigns is the Miami Hurricanes fan base of Jacksonville. And they don't need to be that. They have the most history, they have the most pride, they have the most Hall of Famers. It's a lot of things that Reigns has to be proud of. They have a great home environment. But one of the things they're proud of is being a hood school, which they're not really. They have like 100% football graduation rate. They have their principal is amazing. Like, okay, when I'm telling, like, I had to tell somebody, I had a parent say, "Oh, I say it's only." I tell people it's only 2 public schools in Jacksonville to go to. If you're good, Reigns or Mandarin. But like, she's like, "Oh my, Reigns." I said, "Babe, it is not." I said, "Well, first off, all Duval County public schools are wild. Secondly, it is nowhere near as bad as you think at Reigns. But the problem comes in when I'm telling them the facts. Reigns is telling them what they like. One of the things that us as a community, I'm proud of the hood I came from, but at a certain point, like that hood shit don't fly no more. Like we gotta grow up out of that. Like if you want to become a national program, we all know Northwestern and Central is in the hood. You don't need to tell us that them hood schools. That stadiums. It's the cheapest property.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't taxes are down, like all that shit. You don't got to tell me you're from the hood, just like you ain't got to tell me you the man. We kind of know. But sometimes that scares the hoes away. So what I'm going to say is this. They have the best quarterback. They have the best secondary in the city. Best secondary in the city, hands down. Sharif is amazing. Sharif was at Mandarin last year, and as well as Red. Both really, really good. Red is also a really good wide receiver. They have Zion, who's gone to New Orleans on my dime with MFTK 707. Like I think they got the best. They got a cold ass receiving core. They have a Troy, the defensive end they have. I've made him a him. He was a hit him with the hymns. Laid the motherfucker out. It was beautiful. It was glorious. It was spiritual how he hit him. So these are all the things that how I feel of my bad. And don't get me started. I forgot Ducey. I apologize, Tony. Tony Williams committed to Illinois. One of the best, probably the best, not one of the best linebacker in the city. Best quarterback, best linebacker, best DN. Not named Asher. Best secondary. One of the best wide receivers. All of these things. Reigns has all of that. So that's how I feel about Reigns. So when y'all cut the shit up, make sure you say those things. All right? Now, there is a top 10 that is made week in and week out. Right? Week in and week out. Mandarin has played, before last night, St. Augustine was number 2. Oakleaf was number 9. I believe Bradford was 6 in the rankings in the top 10. And if you look at anybody's ranking, they go some sort of that. Fletcher was in the rankings when Mandarin played them before. We beat them, they fell out of the rankings. But Mandarin's played those teams. St. Augustine has played Bowles, Mandarin. They played somebody else too. I forgot. But I know they played Bowles. They beat Bowles. And Bowles currently, you know what Bowles is ranked? Number 3. So Mandarin beat the number 2, the number 6, the number 9, and the number 2 beat the number 3. And then so on and so on, a lot of other different things that are in there that people did, right? 6 of Mandarin's opponents are going to the playoffs. And 6 of Mandarin's opponents have over 500 record. Most of them have winning records. They played IMG, national. Now, all I said was that Reigns hasn't played anybody in the top 10 locally, but they say Mandarin's ducking. If I told you one school played 3 teams in the top 10 and one school played no teams in the top 10, would you say that they're ducking? Well, who would you say is ducking anybody? Because I don't believe anybody's ducking anybody. Things just don't work sometimes. But like if one team just from forget emotions, just purely this year, statistically speaking, and if you had one team that beat 3 top 10 ranked teams, where would you rank them as opposed to the team that has not beat any top 10 teams? If you're using a ranking system and we're thinking logically, y'all tell me in the comments what you think. I'm going to keep my opinion to myself. Now, the number one team has only beaten 2 teams has only played 2 teams with a winning record. Now, I just said one team played 6 teams with above 5. I mean, not just winning, not even above 500. All I'm saying is that's that, and I think the Central not playing Central hurt, and I still think that's one of the biggest losses in the city was Reigns not getting the opportunity to really show how great they were or great they are. But they'll get that opportunity in the state championship game because I believe that they'll be in the state championship game. They played the first 3 weeks, they played teams from Duval. Some of them they'll repeat play. Bishop Kenny ain't beating them. Promise you that. They're not getting beat. All I'm saying is like I said, that's just what happened when it comes to that. But I think they're a great team, all of that jazz. We'll start off today is trick or treat. I want you guys to see a night at the Coleman's house. That's what we'll call it. Presented by Battle. And you'll never know what you're going to see when you come to Halloween. It gets spooky because the tweakers be tweaking. It says no style. That's what Adrian said. Yeah, everybody's saying no audio. All right, we're gonna fix. Y'all can hear me though, right? That shit was loud as hell on our end. I'm shocked y'all ain't hear it through my microphone. Y'all still don't hear it? There was okay. Well, if you go to my social medias or you go to YouTube, it's on YouTube too. Like it's on all of them. Like Battle did their thing. I hope we put it on our YouTube. Oh, wait a minute. How is muted on the actual? Blow it up because I hear it. There's no way it's muted on the actual video. Angelo put starring great value, great value Ice Cube. Yo, y'all wild, man. Y'all wild on that one. But anyways, me and Bryce did a video. Y'all can go check the social medias out. It'll be all over it. It's a good video. It's Halloween. Definitely a time to repost it while we got action. But no audio needed. Since we're here, go pull up strikeout photography. Or maybe you can see it on mine with what I'm because I'm tagged in the videos of the touchdowns. So you were already on Twitter. Oh, that was IG?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't hear so strikeout for it's like on Twitter. I just want to pull up the videos from the St. Augustine game so that people can see. Well, nah, that's pictures. Like go to his strikeout photography on Twitter. Yeah, that's his name. Oh yeah, all right, so cool. Like you can just go. Those are his. He's only at Mandarin games, so we can just click on that and then we can just scroll down. So this is the game-winning touchdown, I believe. So shout out. No, this is the most exciting play in football. We don't want to see that. The most exciting play in football, if you don't know, is victory formation. We can go start off with how the game was won and then roll it back. Like so, click on that picture. Go back up. Click on that video. I believe that's the interception. So Kendra Outland bats the ball down. Again, I want to say another thing too. So like Knox and this, everybody gets on Knox for not being the best quarterback. Like Knox was like the number 9 quarterback in the city, but Knox has beat every quarterback that's ranked ahead of him. He's beat and played better than them. And so you could say our defense is just better, but you could also say those teams weren't playing nobody. But this young man is Brendan, the quarterback for St. Augustine, is Brendan James's little brother, and he's actually pretty good. Very ballsy too. Like his hamstring is really bothering him. And he gutted it out, man. So if he's able to get healthy, he'll play a lot better. Knox has some really good passes too. So we'll worry about the battle commercial later. Miles will just get to show the videos of the game. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Because I want to go to the next video. That's what I was saying. Go to the next video. And we'll just keep scrolling and see what we see. I think this got to be the touchdown by Tion. Yeah, that's the touchdown. Not Tion, excuse me. That's the touchdown by Quez. You see the big black guy with dreads right there, getting hype. Oh, it went to the next one. That's the punt. Oh no, this is the punt that Bryson gets us into scoring range. The drive before, I thought he was gonna score on that one. Let's go to the next one. Maybe he didn't have the Quest touchdown. I thought he had it. This is Quest's screen. Like my guys are fat. Like when I watch the film, they look faster than what they look like in real life. I am way too critical of them. But you go to the next one. So Knox, good catch by Bryson there. And we'll have a lot of these highlights up on Big Game Gridiron soon, so you can check them out. That's a YouTube channel y'all need to watch. All right, that's not it. I want to see the Tion Weiss touchdown because Tion Weiss had a game, and then we'll get out of that so we can talk about the other stuff. That was when our defense stopped them on the 1-yard line. Nah, not that one. It should say what it is on the caption, so you should be able to see it. Nah. If I had a couple drops too. All right, don't worry about it. We'll get all that stuff up later, man. Long story short, Mandarin, the good guys won, and moving forward, hopefully St. Augustine will go win their stuff. That's the Oakleaf game when we beat Oakleaf. So, moving forward to the next thing. So, where we at? Oh, FHSA. We ain't gonna talk about FHSA proposes new classes. Yeah, we'll go to FSU talk. FSU's game time. We got a new game time announced. Is it? We already know what the Clemson game is. Oh, so this is the okay. We already knew 7:30 p.m. We got the game going. Shout out to Teddy Pie for winning tickets to the game. Hopefully these guys will win. Road to 6-0. They won't fuck up my weekend. And I would like to go 4-0 on the weekend with football games. That would be dope and copacetic. But shout out to those guys doing these different things. Going on to the next. I don't even like seeing these things, man. It's the reason why is because The initial injury report, a lot of injuries to Wake Forest, less injuries to Florida State, meaning that we're gonna still lose. But like the guy like Wake Forest has a lot of teams out, and that's been Virginia had a lot of teams out. Virginia had a lot of people out. Stanford had a lot of people out. Like it just doesn't make sense, and I just don't want to even get into it. But the guys that aren't out, the questionable guys, Cam Davis, Roydell Williams, Elijah Moore, who we're really high on, just not there. Tariq Malloy, Javen Boggs actually out. It's crazy to me, but we do that. Also, just means that a local Jacksonville guy gets an opportunity to play, and hopefully, he'll step up into that position. We do have probable Thomas Castellanos, Gavin Blackwell, Jabril Rawls, Randy Pittman, and Jesse Arnold. So hopefully we'll put on a good show tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. in front of the fans at Doak S. Campbell Stadium. Better than what we have been doing. What I need everybody right now to go do is go check out my guy Richie Leonard. Richie Leonard is continuing to let's watch. Well, we don't have the sound thing going, do we? Let's see if the sound works.
Not necessarily built by, but
bump them. I want to hear it too.
Going through the process of deciding we wanted to do this, she just started naming a lot of things that, she wished she had or things that really helped her out throughout her whole process while she was down there. I remember her saying during treatment, her feet would get really cold for some reason. So we got blankets and fuzzy socks. We got something for them to read, books or like a Kindle type of thing, headphones, or if they just want to listen to music or need to talk on the phone in a room full of people while they're doing chemo. So things like that.
Oh, thank you so much. For him to be able to come here and do this, like it really, like I say, it just melts my heart because it's his bye week. He could have been anywhere. He could have been like, Mom, I'm going on vacation. No, he wanted to come. He wanted to come and go give back to Moffitt. He wanted to come and do the walk, and everything just kind of lined up perfectly for him to be able to do that.
That's awesome, man. Make sure y'all go vote for my guy. I don't like the award being named after a Gator, but I love the energy. I love the commitment to the community. Richie, yeah, I am. Richie is every reason why NIL works. For all you people who are fighting NIL, for all you people who are doing a lot of other stuff, look at the good that it actually does for some guys. There was a time when we couldn't even donate to these guys for what they wanted to do because there was no NIL. Now we can donate, we can like and support, we can do a whole bunch of other stuff. Like it's like you couldn't even donate. Like I can go give Richie Leonard a hamburger now for doing right. Like people couldn't even do that a few years ago, and they were mad that the athletes that you should just be grateful for your education. Like most of these people, the reason why you hate capitalism and the reason why you hate other people prospering is because good people can do it, and you wouldn't be doing half of the shit that these young men do with their money. Most of them have foundations. Most of them spend time. They're still good young men. Shit, B5 is a kid who gets NIL in high school, and he's still a fucking kid. Ain't nothing changed. Again, I'm doing a commercial. Like the greatest thing about this, right, is Nipsey Neighborhood Nip is a guy who we lost too soon, right? It's crazy how it's like Trey was like in kindergarten, so Trey was 5 when Neighborhood Nip died. He liked racks in the middle, by the way. All money in, no money out. That's the Mandarin. That's basically our Mandarin slogan. Like Bryson, the 2 little guys that unfortunately they lost to us were 2 of his rounds that play football for St. Augustine. Bryson includes all of his teammates. And matter of fact, little known fact, a couple of teammates who left to go to other schools were supposed to have battle deals because of Bryson. But you know what they didn't do for the spring game? They didn't wear the battle stuff that Bryson was able to get them. So they weren't able to get the deals. But that's what you do with your NIL. And you bring your big coach in. So let's play the commercial. Let's play the commercial for the guys now that we have the audio. But like, you get your coaches involved, you get your teammates involved. He doesn't have to do these things. But this is cool. At least I thought it was cool.
Trigger tweet.
Trigger what?
Tweet.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Cut it. Chill out. What y'all supposed to be anyway?
We tweakers. Hey, I told you this was good, huh?
You can't tweak with them tweakers, young blood.
I just noticed he came out there barefoot.
And then I had his cleats on.
Yeah,
So what they don't show though, and what would have been fire if they showed in it, Bryson had those cleats on at first.
Okay.
And then I snatched his. So for you, those who don't know, Bryson has his own signature shoe with Battle that's coming out. And you can't see the B5 on it. It has B5 on the side. It has tweakers on the tongue. Because that's his thing. Like tweakers, he's a tweaker. And
the way they changed the meaning of that word.
it's I don't understand it. Like if you ever do a cut of this, I'm Grandpa Abe from The Simpsons. I used to be it. And then one day I didn't know what it was. I wasn't it. And then I didn't know what it was. And it scared me. Like that is what
I gotta find that.
that is what this situation is, man. Like it is like Goon meant the most diabolical thing, but like you can like it was diabolical, but you can embrace it.
Right.
Like Plies went Goon affiliated. Like now, if I say I'm Goon affiliated, it means I'm addicted to porn or some shit.
Yeah, that's right.
They call it gooning or
Yeah,
gooner.
that's right.
Like, where did that even come from? Like, how did we flip this? It's kind of like now I understand why, but like y'all know what the word gay actually means, right? Happy. Like they have it in Christmas carols.
That other word means cigarettes. Other places.
Oh, yeah. A Lucy synonym means a cigarette in some places. So like, but yeah. Anyway, so like I said, man, we tweakers tweaking, and bruh, they don't care. Bert, Bryson is easily 6'5" now. Like Bryson then grew. And it got like he had,
what the hell are you two doing?
He had baby fat last year, and now he's like I tell you, that's about what happened at the Sevens. So at the Sevens, Kobe almost got arrested.
You're not with it.
And
I used
Kobe
to be with it.
got mad and like was taking all. And Bryson was like,
Now
"Y'all ain't
what I'm
finna
with
arrest my dad." And he walked out, and I'll go over to him like, "Hey man, hold up, young blood." And I grabbed him to try to like move him, and he ain't move. And so I'm like, hold on, let me sink my hips. I gotta show this motherfucker.
What the hell are you two doing?
This was me. This is me every day with Bryson in most of my seg. Somebody told me I talk like a YN. I was like, I'm around enough of them, but like, I'm really Grandpa Abe. But this is me with Trey in 2 years.
What the hell are you two doing? It's called rocking out. You wouldn't understand, Dad. You're not with it. I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what's it seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you.
Like, yo, I'm just saying, no, like, yo, I have never understood my mom more than now. It started a couple years ago when they was listening to what's that that dude he did, like he was depressed, got like
I still feel the shadows in my
yeah, like they singing, like I was like Kai and them singing that shit. Like, what girl broke your heart?
Yeah, I know.
Like, not rich. It's not. I definitely don't want to hear the young R, rich boy. Not the boy from New Orleans with all the kids.
NBA young.
Yeah, I don't want to hear shit he say. he sound like a dude having a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Like he sound like Juice World was it.
Juice World,
Like,
yeah. At least he had some sort of talent.
But
Being a
like,
young boy.
but the songs were so depressing.
Yeah.
Why are you depressed at 7? What's going on, son? What do I need to know? And then the fat one that got arrested for domestic violence, and when you read, it's like 5'4", 375 pounds. Yeah, Rod Wave. I don't want to hear that.
That short?
No, it's like, go look at his arrest record. Like when he got arrested, bro. Like when again, I feel like this is terrible. Jay and them rapped about drugs, right? But it wasn't about doing them.
Right.
It was about selling drugs to make money, to be fly. These guys these are the babies of the drugs that we sold when we were rapping. And I never knew this shit. Like, it's alien. Now, the good thing is Trey kind of got that out of his system. And I don't know if it's good or not. Because you know who Trey listens to?
Who?
Eazy-E. He had a song. He listens to the song No More Questions by Eazy-E. Trey likes Ice Cube. Trey likes old school rap. And I'm happy.
You know what? Yeah.
But but I also think it's the hustler spirit in them. Like, cause old school rap, like when I'm about to go do a sales meeting, bitch, I'm listening to Jay-Z or Jeezy. Jeezy be having me out there thinking I'm slinging bricks. Like I'm about to go move some weight. But like, I just glad Trey ain't listening to Trust No Bitches by Penthouse Players from cause that song is hot. I still yes, I'm too smart to get dick. That's how the case may be. That's how the whole fight when she found out that she couldn't play me. I know the game and I know it very swell too. Rubbing up on my dick to give me hints that you're interested. I was like, yo, get it. And then but now have you seen the video where they say what you're hearing versus what your kids are hearing? Because the AI where they change all of the songs to R&B or gospel hits is dope. So really? You're like, move, bitch, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. That's what you hear. What your kids hear, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. It's just like, yo, it's like
they just oldified.
They just oldified the shit, man. Like they make it.
Made everything like jazzy. That's so funny.
I happen to like old school R&B. I love Anita Baker. I used to want to marry Anita Baker. I love what's the fat gay dude that was singing? Luther. I love Luther Vandross. Teddy P, who actually, we assume Luther was gay. Teddy P actually got caught in a car in the worst possible way with a transmission. He got in a car wreck with the transmission. So he really got jammed up. But Rick Pitino was with a prostitute.
No, he was, who was the dude who hurt his neck and got caught cheating?
But that was his side bitch. That's the one who's got fired from Arkansas. Is Arkansas current head coach right now. And I also like happy rap. Now, I loved it then too, but bro, I am a father treated like they wanna be treated. Like it just the way they rap too, it sounds so much cooler now. Like I feel like I search high and I search low, looking for a cutie pie to go. I definitely doesn't. Because Father MC is rapping about kind of pimping, being a player, but why he's a player. Because the girls don't treat me. I want someone to love me because I'm father. Not because I'm just like that. And then Heavy D, want somebody to love me for. It was dancing, Kid and Play is happy rap.
Yeah.
They don't dance, so they can't have any of that stuff.
They cheerleading on I don't understand.
They do
it's I imagine in their head they're step one, snap.
It's actually because they look TikTok dances and shit. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong.
Happened to grabbing or
they definitely don't do slow dancing no more.
Taking the look test where a girl looks back
they
at you.
Can't, but they don't even know how you knew you was ugly.
Yeah, the sweat you.
It just you go up behind her, and that's how girls. But we live in a time that's a little bit more perilous. Me Too fucked all of that shit up. I wouldn't do that shit either.
Oh yeah, fair.
But like, you go behind a girl and then she look at you, you look at her, and she be like, okay. Then she turn back around and just start doing.
You were
now,
risking it all.
risking
at
it
that
all.
moment.
And she be like, no, don't dance with me. And you're like,
in front of everybody.
now
the boys
these
are
boys.
looking.
But you used to have some kind of game.
Yeah.
I live for the day, but there's no need to write it down because they all got cell phones. But I live for the day for Trey to come to me and say, me and my boys had a get number competition. And I won. Man, I'll probably go take that little motherfucker to breakfast. I'd be so like, that was the coolest thing about the video too, by the way. Like everybody's like, Jay, Coach Viral, everybody bigging me up. Like I don't hear shit from Trey. Then Trey's friends told him. When Trey was like, yeah, my dad, everybody asked me about is that shit, I think that's your dad and blah, blah, blah. So I knew he was proud a little bit. That was really the best part of that because Trey don't give you shit.
At all.
Like Trey acts like his dad hasn't done that his life is because his dad has done fly shit. Like Trey act like it was done ages ago. And but he don't care. But anyways, going to the next thing. But like, oh, let's see what it is. I don't know what that is. I know that I'm gonna have to delete all this shit. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Like, ain't nobody gave me no super chat, so it doesn't matter. There's a tweet. Oh, tweak. That's it. Oh. His hair is kind of like that.
Ordering 4 now in
Like, it's just not
ceramic.
blonde.
Uncompromising curiosity deserves uncompromising quality, crafted without compromise.
Yeah.
Packed full of ingredients, cheesy poops can really
Challenge and set it up for after school today. Okay. And then Craig was
That's what they do, though.
Oh, really?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I got a video for Bryson's. I want to show it, but I don't want to kill it because I get this stuff behind the scenes. But like Bryson's like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, stop that shit. He's like, well, I said, I know you would, and I said, I know you a tweaker, but like, stop the head movements. They're gonna think there's something wrong with you, bro. And he was like, what you want to do? Look in the camera and just talk to the camera. Or you want me to look right there? Stop moving your fucking head. None of that shit matters, dog. Like you're wilding right now. But
I got him a new mascot.
Yeah, I'll show him that. I might go buy him the tweak doll. But Joe, can you make us a black tweak doll, or at least a mixed one? Because technically, Bryson could have the white doll. He's white. Half of him's white.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The nerds in my anime group would pay hundreds of dollars right now.
A Bryson tweak doll or a black tweak? Oh, you need to show him that shit. Then fuck that. We like Joe. If Joe don't bring me a part of it, I'm telling y'all what I'm doing now. I'm trying to be amicable. I'm trying not to steal. Like I'm bringing you in. I brought the recruit in, and then they egged me. They got what they needed to get, and then they egged me. I gave them the hottest person in the city, and then they didn't want to do the deal the way the deal was supposed to be done, and now they costed me money. And everybody who knows me, Trey know we wasn't fucking with Disney no more because Mickey Mouse cost daddy too much money. Like so like I don't want to deal with my dog like that. But like I'll get you so Joe, this is what you wanted, bro. Like we will get the motherfucking nerds buying this shit.
100%. I'm gonna show him today.
The nerds will buy it. Oh shit.
I just gotta have mine first.
Oh, I ain't bring that bitch. Okay. And the shit durable. Sturdy. Yeah, hell yeah. All right. Let's go to the next thing.
Girls and soccer.
FSU girls soccer clearly won. If that's what, yeah. So that's all we needed to know. That's all we needed to know. Like, yeah, all right, girls are good. No, we gotta go to LSU. So bottom line, if you don't know, while Miles is pulling this stuff up, if you don't know, LSU is wilding right now. LSU got everybody says, keep politics out of sports. Yet, well, we'll get to it. My bad. Say Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry says LSU AD Scott Woodward will not be hiring the Tigers' next coach. Woodward was responsible for hiring Jimbo Fisher at Texas A&M and Brian Kelly at LSU. So this man is advocating for a lot of money to be spent. Like that's what that AD is ready to spend money. So LSU fans, you know what? The
governor did that?
I didn't know that. But technically the governor is intervening because in the contract, it basically states that it's taxpayer money that has to go toward it if they don't have it. So he's making politics. Hey, you right now, I just use your voice just so you know. Like, I do this to people all the time. That it's because I like you. Okay, like I just call people like I did with Pete when I was on your show.
Yeah, what's up, man? What's the latest?
What is your, like? How should I feel about your governor intervening? And does this mess up the top candidate? Because it don't sound like he want to spend bread.
No. I mean, he's a clown. He's an absolute clown. But this morning has a bunch of people excited because they. So the guy that's filling in for the new athletic director has been here for forever.
Okay.
So he's going to lead the search, and a lot of people are hoping that he is the one that leads the search. But yeah, Governor Landry's crazy.
Because I've never heard a governor come out and like talk like this before.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
so he's not going to control the contract. He's just trying to make sure that the AD doesn't waste a lot of money. Because in his defense, I didn't realize he was at Texas A&M before, and he's the one who got them in the mess with Jimbo. And I didn't know these things, but now I know. So like, I get it. But I was getting to work because I know I wouldn't want a job if the governor's out here getting involved.
yeah, I mean, it's more than just that. I mean, Landry is an all-out Donald Trump supporter. So he's wanting to get his own guys in, his yes men in. But lucky enough for the search, hopefully that's not going to be the case. But we'll see who they hire as the AD. We'll see who they hire as the president. And
that's right. You don't have a president, athletic director. Like most presidents don't want this. Most presidents or ADs don't want a football coach hire that they didn't have any part of. I know that's how it was at Florida. Part of the problem of Florida State is because it's not, again, I'm not here to bash or Norvell or anything, but like we knew our president was stepping down, and that was an interim AD that made the fire of Willie Taggart and the hire of Mike Norvell. And like the current AD as well as the current president had nothing to do with that.
right.
So
I forgot about the Taggart situation. Yeah, that's nuts, man. But yeah, I believe it or not, so they had another press conference last night. I was up until 4 a.m. just reading stuff. So I missed the press conference. I got to go listen to that and then do a show at some point. But yeah, man, it's a freaking. It's just such a mess, dude. Like I wish there was another way I could explain it, but everybody's trying to get their own narratives out there and all of that, and I don't know. I don't think they should have fired the AD, to be honest.
okay.
I mean, he's done mostly well outside of the football coach, but also the AD's politics are very different than that of the governor. So, I mean, you know how it is. They just want to fire as many people as they possibly can.
Gotcha. Brian Kelly firing, right thing in general, right or wrong thing because of timing. What are your thoughts on that?
No, it was right.
Right.
It was
Okay.
right. But how it actually went down is a different thing. But yeah, I mean, it was time. He was checked out. I mean, if you watched every LSU game closely, you would see how badly mismanaged games were when it comes to timeouts, game planning, all of that. He could not manage a game to save his life. And privately, I mean, I can go forever on this. He had a messy divorce. So
so that was true.
yeah, well, I mean, he had a divorce and then they reconciled a day after. But it had a bigger role than people want to admit.
Divorce is crazy, dog. Like divorce is scary. Like I've seen the only times I've seen people have massive weight loss is COVID and divorce. And you also lose, apparently, like you lose weight in your bank account too if you're a rich man. It's amazing.
Well, yeah, I mean that really hits too. But yeah, I mean they reconciled and all that stuff, but it was a mess. And one day I think the details of that will come out. I don't know all the details of it, but it was it was something. And I think part of it was that only lasted like a day. I mean, it was a day, and then announcement they reconcile. I mean, there's so much stuff, and then they should have never brought back their offensive coordinator they had. I mean, there's so much mess involved in this.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, how's everything in your life?
I mean, we'll probably be doing a coaching search. I'm just glad they're waiting. I don't think firing a coach in the middle of the season does anything for anything, unless you're Virginia Tech, unless you're hiring a retread. If you're hiring a retread, then you're good.
You really think Norvell has no chance of coming back?
I think. Well, I think the best. I like Mike, so here's but I think it's going to be extremely toxic, and there's no way. It's going to be very hard for him to win back over the fan base. And what I mean by that is he can go undefeated. He can go 6-0 the rest of the way, including the bowl game, right? And they'll still not be satiated. They'll still be upset, and rightfully so. It did not. While nobody thought we were winning a natty, when you beat Alabama in the manner in which you did, and then you lose to Virginia, you lose to Stanford, like they would have been okay with the loss to Miami, but they weren't going to be okay with that. Now, you still could go do some stuff. It's just the way it looks. It's the optics. Recruiting already isn't his strongest suit. But he would have to almost replicate what he did 22, 23, and people still won't be satisfied. Like so it's kind of like for him, if it were me, I would be like, all right, I'm going to prove myself through the rest of the season and win. But let's find a safe landing spot. And I think he'll get a lot of love for that. Like Arkansas job is open. He played at Central Arkansas. Like, that's a good job that you can still get paid. You can still be at a high level. Also, Florida State doesn't have to do your buyout. There's a lot of things that kind of go into all those things. I don't like the fact that coaches get paid so much and then they get fired and they get to enjoy Black Friday shopping. And I got to work. So I want them working because I got to work. So, yeah. I think you should have to finish your contract out. I'm not giving you because I know if I got fired and I knew I was getting a lump sum settlement, I'm going on like one of them rich Carlton cruises, like for months, and just chilling and just put my money in a high yield checking account, which I'm sure they have because they all have financial advisors, and I'm just gonna vibe and go talk shit about other coaches on TV next season.
Right. No, I get that. And then your guy Alex is gonna call the shots, man.
It could work. It could not work. You guys have a good offensive line because SEC offensive line, which are typically good.
No, I'll push back on that, dude.
They're not good. Okay, well, damn.
Well, no, their offensive tackles are abysmal. But I actually am in Baton Rouge right now, so I do have to take this call.
Oh no, do your thing, man. I appreciate you calling. Yeah.
I will tell you though, I've already missed it. I'll just call right back. You would be shocked. And I know this happens to you whenever something like this happens, and I've had so many former current players just absolutely lighten up my phone. And keep it. I will tell you this because you are my guy, but keep this between you and I.
All right, hold on.
I don't know how close you were to Jack Piper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know Jack?
I know him. He was at Bowles.
Yeah. I've gotten.
I mean, he was okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like it. He doesn't. I didn't want him at Florida State though. He was a guy that went to Florida. One of those late guys.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so like he wasn't like a guy that I was just like, oh, Florida State missed not getting that. So
yeah,
but I think that was my first year at Bowl, so I had some interaction. But say he beat. The only thing I like about him is that y'all beat Florida, so that helped.
Yeah, man. There's him and so many guys. They really hate the OC. So that's where a lot of the 38-year-old, 36-year-old body for staying up till reading everything there is to read.
Hey, I tell you, it gets better when you get older, but I'd be lying to you. but I'll holler at you, bro.
Yeah, but I will.
All right, bye. I need to stop being so hard on myself, man. I look young. I did not know Carter was only 36. I'm like, damn, you look young, but it's different, man. You're not American. You're Panamanian. Like Hispanic people, like supposed to look younger. Some Caribbean people, whatever. But nah, cool. I thought he was finna give me some shit. Like I was like, oh man, he's talking and Miles is not here. I'm like, yeah, I wanted to be like, Miles, cut the mic, Miles, cut the mic.
Like, are we supposed to hear this?
Yeah, I said, cut the mic, Miles, cut the mic. but he didn't say nothing, so it was cool. But that's cool. I could, like, again, you can't get that shit from nobody else. Ain't nobody answering the motherfuckers' phone calls. Like,
He's from there.
Yeah.
Feel about there.
And he covers LSU religiously. My dog Anthony is in here. He's from, like, I know he don't fuck with this governor. He's from Louisiana. He's in New Orleans right now. Hey man, shout out your restaurant in the chat. Unfortunately, Battle's not doing a tournament in New Orleans, so we can't go get the cool steak. But I might just come to New Orleans anyway to hang out with you because you're my guy.
Restaurant.
Anthony Gregory in the chat. Yeah, New Orleans. He left the good one, but I think the one he's going to now is good too. And like, man, dog, he had like, you gotta ask Jaden about it. You saw the whole spread. I ate bone marrow, bro. I didn't even know I liked bone marrow until Anthony. Like he heated it up with like a flamethrower, like the torch that I smoke my cigars with. He took one out, like, you know how the people in the movies, in the Westerns, they roll a gun in their hand? He took it was like all kinds of sparklers and shit. It was very, it was Doris is where I was at. Sophia is the new place he's at. So per Brian Kelly's contract, you got to read the contracts. You got to. One thing about contracts, I learned again as a guy who has had to represent himself in some things and make sure he watches over his attorneys, is if it doesn't, like, if it's in the first paragraph, if it's fucked up, it don't fucking matter what happens in the next paragraph. All that has to be messed up in this contract is a word, and it makes the rest of it null and void. You just got to find the words. So when people say, you signed a contract, like for y'all, Brian Kelly signed a contract, pay the man. No, that's not the way the world works. The world wants to bind you to a contract and then figure out how to not pay you. So per his contract, the employment and IP license, which is intellectual property for those who don't understand, I mean, that's your name, your image, your likeness, whatever you create while you're there. All of that shit they own. The employment and the IP license agreement is made and entered into as the 8th day of April 2022 by and between the Board of Supervisors of Louisiana State University and Agricultural and Mechanical College, a body corporate existing under the Constitution and laws of the state of Louisiana. Herein represented by William F. Tate IV, is duly authorized president. Brian Kelly, the employee, and I'm sure this is Brian Kelly Football LLC for the services of employment. The main word in there that they are arguing to where they do not like to make sure this is why the governor is stepping in. It is existing under the Constitution and laws of the state of Louisiana and the Board of Supervisors of the Louisiana State University, which means the taxpayers are liable for a lot of these different things, which is what they are trying to insinuate with why Jeff Landry is interjecting himself into this at this moment. That's more of an LSU segment than you guys probably wish to have, because most of you guys probably don't give a fuck about what goes on at LSU. But just understand there are things called precedent that typically go on and on with these things. Matt Rule, the guy who I don't trust because I don't like the way he looks like a little person. And I don't know how tall he is for real. Like they say he's like 6 foot 6'1", but he does not. I'm telling you, not the real midgets, but like the ones that are like kind of symmetrical.
It's that little face with the big head.
Right. It just doesn't match. I don't understand it. But he just signed a 2-year agreement, which kind of takes him, which there's people are assuming takes him out of the Penn State sweepstakes. So for Florida State fans who are mad about Mike Norvell getting the $10 million extension, everybody does it. Matt Rule has won. There's a video of us talking about Matt Rule and me not trusting him. And Matt Rule, when he went to Carolina, and I told him it wasn't going to work at North Carolina. I mean, with the Panthers. I said it in the video on the Sports Den. It's not going to work. I don't trust him because I don't know what his real height is. It doesn't work. And I told him it wasn't going to work, and it didn't work. And now they're doing this shit now. They're extending him to try to protect him from Penn State, which doesn't matter because he's an alumni of Penn State. If Penn State wants Brian Kelly, they're going to get Brian Kelly. Dad Bob Max, so it's Franklin at Virginia Tech now. I will believe it when On 3 posted. But everybody is rumored that James Franklin is at Virginia Tech. If they haven't made an announcement yet, that means they are waiting on something.
Are people right when they say it's not good for FSU to choose a new coach because there's so many better jobs?
That is not true.
That's how that.
We put the 15 jobs available. We are not 15. LSU, like I can tell you, I can promise you right now that nobody wants to go where the governor getting all in the business with football. And if I'm not saying, I don't know who Norvell voted for. I know who Cristobal voted for. He ain't got to tell me who he voted for. He's a Cuban in Miami. I already know who he voted for. Hands down, he voted for the Bloods. Most coaches vote for the Bloods.
Yeah, most rich people.
Most rich people. But you want to know what they know they need? They need the people who probably voted for the Crips. So they're not going to go out there and fuck up their livelihood until they become Tommy Tuberville. Now, once they step out of the game, Tommy Tuberville lived in single moms' homes. Now, single moms built your wealth.
Yeah.
Now you're saying single moms are the scourge of the earth. It's a flip. Nobody want to be bothered with that. So LSU's the number one job. Scratch that off the list. Florida, their own GOAT said is a place that chews up coaches and spits them out. That was what Steve Spurrier said. Everybody keeps saying, we're already fired Billy. Why aren't we firing Mike? They have fired guys over and over again. A couple days ago is when me and Denny broke the news about Butters, about Jim McElwain. They fired his ass early. They fired Muschamp early. They fired my guy, the last one early. They fired everybody early. All I'm saying is firing somebody early doesn't guarantee you're gonna get your guy. Like, and they all just knew they've been getting lane for 2 straight coaching searches. At this point, they might get lane. But you know what getting lane is like? Remember that? Like, you might not have had. Miles, you went to an all-boys school, you went to a boys and girls school?
High school, all boys.
Okay, well, let's go back to middle school. You went to middle school co-ed?
Yeah.
There was a girl there had to be a girl that you liked there, that you had a crush on.
Yeah. I mean, I was dating in high school. Let's not think I was.
No, I'm just saying, like, but high school is boys there, so I ain't. Okay, you know what? Fine. Was there a girl that you didn't get in high school that you just liked and like, man, I wanted that girl, I didn't get her?
Plenty.
Have you looked at her now?
Yeah.
Is she still fine?
Nope.
Getting Lane Kiffin for Florida right now is like you going and settling for her.
That bitch looked like a horse.
So for the women who always talk about settling, one, you have no idea how much men actually do settle, but that's for another type of show. It is the equivalent of you settling and not knowing your worth. Know your worth, girlfriend. University of Florida. It might start off with a little bit of bang. It might start off with a little bit of flavor and pizzazz. It's you rekindling that old flame, but not only is she not anywhere near as fine as she used to do, she doesn't know how to fuck. And now you're in a situation where you're 40-something years old, trying to teach a 40-year-old how to do new tricks, and all she is a starfish. Lane Kiffin ain't the same, dog. He said a horse. We all have that. Man, it'd be so disappointing.
Yeah,
it's so disappointing when you was like, man, she was bad, dog. Or I thought she was so bad, and then you see them, they try to friend request you, and you be like, ew, who is this? And they be like, you don't remember? I'm late. I'm trying to say a name of somebody that I don't know because I don't want anybody to think this is talking about them. Fuck it. I'm not going to say any names.
Lydia.
I don't know a Lydia. I don't think I know a Lydia. Yeah, can't know. I don't know fucking Lydia. You see Lydia, and she like, I'm Lydia from APR, from the Ridge. You be like, damn, I remember Lydia from the Ridge. She ain't look like that. It's only one person that wasn't. She lived in Rockbrook. I remember when she moved there. Crystal Cooper, in fourth grade. Crystal Cooper is still bad. Like it's something that don't age, that don't age. But I'm just saying, like Lane Kiffin is the girl that you wanted 7 years ago. Now she done had 4 kids, and her body didn't magically transform like most black women's body do when they had a baby, because women get hips, get ass and titties. And sometimes, because obviously they got to procreate, they got to do the different things for the baby to survive. But some of them get built like a whole 8 ball, or an 8, which is even worse. Like they got the chest and a back.
I'm gonna.
They got a
speed you up
fupa
real quick. I want you to give me why it's either they're good for the team or not good for the coach.
All right.
I'll name off the schools, and then you tell me if Florida State is better or worse job opening, and give me one reason why. Ready?
All right.
Let's start off with. Let's go. We already did LSU, so let's do Penn State.
FSU's better.
Why?
FSU has a better tradition, better history, and they're in a fertile recruiting ground.
All right, let's go UCLA.
FSU. You're not even the best team in LA. Nobody wants to go to UCLA when they can go to USC. USC is the prize of the West Coast.
Oklahoma State.
FSU. God is. Like, it was the last, like, that Oklahoma State before T. Boone Pickens only had one person.
All right, let's go Oregon State.
FSU. You're not even the best team in Oregon. Nobody wants to go to Oregon.
Arkansas?
FSU. Arkansas ain't won nothing since desegregation.
And then I think, Stanford.
FSU, even though Stanford beat us.
All right, so with all that being said, why are the talking heads saying that?
Because they want to hate Florida State because Florida State did what they hated. The talking heads is ESPN.
Yes.
We made ESPN mad. It's the same reason everybody at Reigns hates me for some reason. Because like they ain't me. Like it's just like it doesn't like I don't dislike them. It's about the game and playing the game how it go. You got to play the game how it go.
So would you say they're a top?
Florida State is a top 5 job.
All right.
Right now, it's probably a top 2 job right now. Anthony Mazzano, fuck yeah, I would be happy if Matt Patricia got hired at Florida State. I think we talked about that on Mark Rogers. NFL connections, was a head coach in the NFL, a good defensive-minded coach, and we moving forward with that shit.
Yeah. Matt Patricia's from the Belichick Street.
Why are people texting me about fucking 7-on-7?
It's already that time.
I didn't ask them to text me about 7-on-7. Oh, we already know where we're going. We're not going to none of these small events unless you paying us. You got to pay to play, dog. Oh, it's going to be a thing on here, bro. Like, you know what? Fuck the local hate. I'm going to get national hate. Let me not get into, let us not, I don't think we're getting into OT7. Let me officially quit when we don't get into OT7, and let us not get into the Sevens tournament in Atlanta and watch me talk my shit. Bitches want to use my guys for fucking clips and shit, but don't want us to come in there because they know we finna get that bread. I'm coming for all. I told them, I said, I'm coming for all that shit. 15U and 18U. But anyways. All right. But nah, man, fuck them jobs, man. Now, Arkansas does have more money than Walmart, literally, because that's where Walmart is. And they give that. And they have Tyson Chicken. And they have Jerry Jones as alumni. So they could get it together. Just don't nobody want to go to fucking Arkansas. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm a Republican, right? I told y'all that. I'm not hiding it. But I don't vote down the line. I vote for best candidate. I'm a Republican because I don't want y'all taking on my taxes. Even though traditionally speaking, Republicans tax more than others and blah 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 all the other shit. But I'm a fiscal conservative and a social liberal. I don't care who you're fucking as long as you're not fucking me. That being said, I am a history major with an emphasis in African American history. I'm sorry, but it's a lot of like Georgia is two states. It's Georgia and it's Atlanta. Everything outside of Atlanta is not a wholesome place. Matter of fact, the lake that everybody dies on used to be a black town that they flooded, and that's why people die. like, if you believe in God, you should believe in ghouls and goblins and karma. That's why so many people die at that lake. Alabama, I did like Mobile. Mobile is not that far from Florida. I ain't venturing too far out of there. I'm fucking terrified of Alabama. One of the first movies I remember is Mississippi Burning. It wasn't about fires in Mississippi per se. It was about them lynching black people. Arkansas ain't much off of that. Even Florida, but I live here. I know the devil in Florida. I know where not to go. I don't know where not to go there. Louisiana, as long as I'm in Baton Rouge or New Orleans, I'm good. I don't want to go nowhere else in that place. One, I think there is voodoo there. And that kind of spooks me. I don't believe in that stuff, but I don't want to find out it's real either. I'm cool. You believe it, I believe it. Yeah. I'm not saying there aren't great people there. Tons of great people everywhere. I'm just saying, the devil the devil. There's a devil you know, and then there's a devil you don't know. And I don't know nothing about them. I just know what I read, and I know, regardless of what y'all believe, my mama was alive when some of that shit happened. It wasn't that long ago. So that's all I'm saying. But good places there, though.
Very special moment. Former Philadelphia players.
All right. You got HBCU segment. Michael Vick getting talked about jobs and he ain't won shit. But I think he's going to win. Deshaun Watson has actually gone to Delaware State and revamped them and done a really, really good job. My bad, Deshaun Jackson. You're right. He's not the nut ass freak bull.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
He's a nut. He's a nut, but he ain't a nut ass freak bull. That's the one that Chip Kelly traded because they said he was gangbanging, right?
I didn't know that.
He from out west, right? They say he was was it blood or was it? He was when they say, but I don't. The problem with something like if you from the neighborhoods we from, you're got gang affiliation, man. Like I ain't in no gang.
No.
I ain't no drug dealer. I just happen to know a lot of them. I ain't done nothing. I ain't moved no weight. But like they, hey. Oh, that's a good picture of my dog, Samarian. But yeah, so that's a good stuff for them. I really do like the way that HBCUs are giving guys a chance, though, and bringing people in. And they're bringing their popularity. They're recruiting kids, and they want to be able to do stuff for the guys. So like. Yeah, so okay, he was rolling 60s neighborhood. Like a lot of man, you come from a tough neighborhood, man. You gonna be like just like what's my guy named Kendrick talk hard. Kendrick ain't no fucking gangbanger, right. But he from a blood neighborhood. So you know who he happens to know a lot of bloods. Right. It's just like Pac.
I knew that word is a key word for you.
Like,
I can't bring up.
He's a thespian. He's a thespian. He's a thespian.
All right, next week got this schedule. Maybe you can make heads or tails of this.
I'm confused. Oh, this is the show, the TV schedule. Okay.
Every time, what do I pay for? What do I have?
Thursday's up. Right now, we can't watch none of this shit. Well, no, we can watch stuff on Friday because apparently Saturday is when it's up.
Okay.
But right now, CBS Network, you can watch the thrilling matchup of Sam Houston State versus Louisiana Tech. I won't be watching any of that. I will be watching to see if my guy Fran Brown gets to take a bath tonight. Because North Carolina at Syracuse, both those teams are trash. Memphis plays Rice. Memphis beat USF, so I think they'll lose to Rice. Idaho Potatoes playing, is that North Dakota? I don't know. They're playing somebody. Browns playing Penn. Now, that's going to be a good game. A trash game, good environment, trash game. We have the World Series, Game 6. Shit. Man, if I'd have played this right, I could be there for that. I know people who work for the Blue Jays. I remember when I went to Toronto. I went to Toronto a couple years ago. I was running the bases.
This is crazy. This is a historic.
Yeah, I just didn't think about it.
World Series.
I don't know anybody with the Dodgers though.
This is actually a World Series with the amount of foreign players in it.
Yeah, Otani plays for the Dodgers though, right? Mm-hmm. He's nice. I'd never watched him play until last Friday. After we won, we went to one of the local establishments to go chill out as coaches. And as soon as I turn it on, he hits a home run. It's got to be so fun to be that good. It's like watching Bryson. Like, at any given moment when he touches the ball, something good's going to happen.
They're starting to call him maybe the best athlete.
Is he the one who was betting in a foreign language?
Allegedly, it was his translator, but looking at me, I'm thinking it was just him.
Nah, bro, it was you. Yeah. That's a good translator.
Yeah.
I bet he got a whole bunch of yeah.
Hard rock.
All right. 25, top 25. You know what? I don't even want to do that. We going over, so let's just go to the NFL.
This.
Oh no, I meant go to the NFL talks. Let's just skip Hard Rock.
NIL knows that's here for you from last week. AZ with 6 tackles, 4 solo, 1 pass breakup. Graham Gano, 2 for 2, 47 long.
Shout out Graham. Grammy's been playing for 20-some years. Grammy played with me at Florida State.
Really?
Yeah. Grammy was in the 04 class.
I remember playing with that name on Madden. Jalen Ramsey, 4 total tackles, 3 solo. Renardo Green, 7 total tackles, 4 solo tackles. Jermaine Johnson, the second, 3 total tackles, 3 solo. And Tatum Bethune, 14 total tackles, 4 solo tackles.
Transfer portal guy that
really
balled out.
They're working him in San Fran. Brian Burns, 4 total tackles, 2 solo tackles, 1 sack. Quick update for your NIL knows in the league. Get to watch Thursday night football?
No, not at all. I wasn't even paying attention to that, to be honest with you. Let's skip that. Let's go to big Games B.S. This part.
BS or busting segment. Excuse me. No idea what he has here. A jalapeno popper wrapped. What?
Blow that up. That's just, I'm
Down
intrigued.
halfway through a pork jalapeno popper, wrapped
he's
ribs,
putting
jalapeno poppers
out
right
here.
in the
The
middle,
last one
and
was
we're gonna
too
go ahead
much.
and wrap it up in this bacon. And now we're gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. Of course, nice and slow, that's how it goes, guys. When it comes out, halfway through, of course, we're gonna go ahead and put some barbecue sauce. As you can see right here, it's nice and glazy. All you gotta go is cut and enjoy. Jalapeno popper, wrapped ribs, jalapeno poppers right in the middle, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up in this bacon. And now we're gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. Of course, nice and slow, that's how it goes, guys. When it comes out, halfway through, of course, we're gonna go ahead and put some barbecue sauce. As you can see right here, it's nice and glazy. All you gotta go is cut and enjoy. Jalapeno popper, wrapped ribs, jalapeno poppers right in the middle, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap.
Oh wow! Whoa! Breaking news, Jaguar news. We have to say this.
What's going on?
And shout out to D'Avril Grant for putting it in the April visuals, for putting it in the chat. But the official news from Demetrius Harvey is Jaguars wide receiver cornerback Travis Hunter injured his knee in practice yesterday. He will be placed on IR and miss at least 4 games. Already, again, the NFL is different, man. Yeah. Damn. No, I was just reading some stuff from Don just said that baby made a potato chip. You know they're about to blame, right?
What?
You know whose fault this is?
I don't know this.
Travis Hunter.
Oh, who?
It's his wife's. You have to blame her. We have to have somebody to blame.
Not Trevor, not the practice.
Not the practice field, not the fact that he has to play both sides of the ball and nobody's thinking about the wear and tear that's going on. It has to be his old lady.
Right.
She's causing this stress. If she's not doing what she's supposed to do. You know whose wife was a real one? Even in death, I have not heard her say a bad thing about this man, and this man been dead for a minute. Steve McNair.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Steve McNair died in the arms of his side chick. His wife was a nurse. She nursed this man. You didn't know how he died?
I didn't know.
I think it was on Halloween or something like that. Or somebody, either it was Halloween or somebody did it as like a Halloween setting. It was like, because they found him on a couch and then she was like right there. And she was dead too. They called it a murder-suicide. But people say they think he got robbed because they say Steve never walked out. Well, Steve walked around with $10K in his pocket all the time. He only had like 2,000. But like, you know, but Steve McNair's wife was rubbing on him after every game because, you know, Steve McNair could barely move. Like she was nursing him back to health. That's what Travis Hunter's wife should be doing. Yet she's out here trying to be seen. Guys, I know that'll be clipped. And you know what? Fuck it. Man. Just people gonna hate you for no reason, dog. They hate you because they ain't you.
If I had a rich athletic wife, I would get a job as a massage therapist.
I think in today's economy, you gotta figure shit out. Like it's a lot. Rent's too damn high. Unless you Jeff Bezos' wife. She has enough money to be able to do whatever. She can afford the freedom. Like, but like a lot of people just like, if he's just a millionaire, like, or NFL, like, you got to figure it out. Like, just, you know, buy big enough, but go buy it instead of, because here's what happens. And this is the truth. This is just from a logical perspective. You got to buy there. Both of you have to have a place to stay, right? So if you rent in a decent place, it's going to be anywhere between $2,000 and $2,500. So that means together you're paying $5,000 a month to live. You're paying 2 utility bills. You're already paying your car notes. You were already paying your insurances and things of that nature. Now you have 2 health insurance plans. That means you have 2 sets of copays. That means you have a lot of other different things. Imagine if you just pulled those resources together. For $5,000, you can buy a really big fucking house. And you can have your side of the house and I can have my side of the house. And we can Go Habitat. Hell, we can even get you. They have like split garages now. Like you ain't gotta ever see each other. But like, why are we wasting this money that's eventually gonna go to the kids? I'm starting to think about things. No, I'm just joking. But like, nah, it's a lot of money, man. When you have a guy like that. Now, if you are already single, it don't make no sense. Like, fuck it. Don't just do it just to do it. But like even the side chick, she killed that man. She didn't have to kill that man. Extort him. Like, just do what you got to do. Like, yeah, what you were doing. You know he was breaking you off. You was giving him what he needed, and he was giving you what you need. Yeah. It's like what like Dark Man X said in that song. What these bitches want? Come on, ma. Come on, ma. You know I got a wife. Like, just simple things, man. Simple things. Matt Rule looks like a little person.
That's crazy how much I just can't see it.
Dude, Bryson's dad is gonna get fired from St. Augustine. So I tell you, Bryson's dad works at St. Augustine. I don't think Kobe's gone to sleep since the game. He is literally on Facebook selling the hell out. I love it. I love it for him. Yep. Yeah. Actually, it really doesn't matter. He's gonna be like eventually he's gonna walk away anyway. Like, yep. Anyway, all right. What's the so that was our yeah, we're gonna go I'm gonna go BS because I feel like my back's big enough and that's gonna mess my stomach up. So I don't want no smoke.
Oh, so next we got our OG Wowlin, and I don't know what this man did, but you already know it's nefarious. It's probably perverted. Jason Whitlock.
Yeah, definitely perverted.
Former FS1 analyst Joy Taylor has gone viral after wearing BBL pads during her. My goodness. Okay. Former FS1 analyst Joy Taylor has gone viral after wearing BBL pads during her workout to give her haters what they asked for. Ask and you shall receive, guys. I finally got that BBL. Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't understand. If you're a pretty girl, sometimes you don't got that much back there. It is what it is. Y'all can't have everything. What is she still so self-conscious?
She's not. She needs attention. That's really what it comes down to. Oh, that's her?
Yeah, that was her. You know what?
She actually might. Like, a BBL might help her.
I mean, she doesn't have much back there. She didn't.
No, it was definitely built. She's definitely built like an. Okay, now it looks like a SpongeBob cartoon. Like, is it because we know her? Would it look different if we didn't know that's not what she had back there?
I think it just kind of, like you said, it looks cartoonish a little bit. Her thighs.
Yeah.
Her back is still wide.
Yeah.
But no, she's doing the right thing working out. I mean, I'd still.
I mean, listen, no, I know she's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. She got a pretty face. Oh, it's fine. She doesn't.
Those are just really good. Those tights are helping.
Yeah. They're doing a lot.
They're the lift. They're a lift. They're one of those that lift it a little bit. So like she's pretty enough. Like I don't like, it's just she doesn't need it. Like she's cool. She knows sports. We know she get active. But what did he?
You see his caption? I just saw it too.
Yo.
Yeah. He doesn't care if he's old pervert mode all the time. He's embracing
How
it.
old is Joy Taylor?
I mean, that should be close enough.
Yeah, I mean, we know one thing we know is she's grown. So
all it is she gained a little weight. If you can see it from the picture on the right to the picture on the left, she's gotten a little wider, which is natural. You're older.
Oh, she's 38 years old.
What? She's a year older than me. Never mind. Way older. That's crazy. 38.
Jason Whitlock age. Jason was
he's got to be 55 at
58. Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, she's at the age where it doesn't matter, but still. He's just weird about it. Buttered up. I don't even what does that mean?
The jelly, it must be jelly because jam don't shake like that. So he's saying she got the ass and she got the peanut butter brown skin and that big chest. Right. Remember when he had this thing? I was like, "Yo, Jay, you wild, bro." Like he was like, brother, like you borderline statutory. Like just my bad, Bert, you wild, you a wild boy, Bert. But yeah, he wilding on that one though. He definitely wilding on that one. But yeah, so
Can you get an online restraining?
Nah, unfortunately. The craziest thing about like cyberbullying and stuff like that, they'll tell you that there's nothing you can do. There's nothing we can do until they do something to you. Unfortunately, they can be like, yo, this man said he's gonna harm me. Like, can y'all go stop them?
This is a threat.
And the craziest part about restraining orders is restraining orders don't really do anything either. All a restraining order does is put on paper that somebody says that the law says that you should not be around this person. It doesn't put a fucking force field around you. And even if you do get the police involved, my bad. Even if you do get the police involved, like they're only going to stake out your house for so long before they just say, all right, you're safe. And then you're not safe anymore. And JSO response time is in good neighborhoods is 4.5 minutes. A lot of shit can happen in 4.5 minutes, man. Like I watched enough prison shorts on YouTube to know that it can be over in 4.5 minutes. But it could be lifetime traumatic, apparently, especially if you're a chomo. But the lastly thing we're gonna leave you with, and I believe we did get enough MFTKs or close enough to enough MFTKs for me to drop the thing that you need to do. So hopefully you guys are paying attention. And when you do go to this person, please tell them that you heard this from Big Game James, Coleman, and hi, is like YouTube TV. This is what they sent me. Hi, James. In order to deliver a wide variety of sports news and entertainment programming on YouTube TV, we enter into agreements with network partners. Each time we renew our contracts with these partners, we advocate for fair pricing and greater flexibility to offer our subscribers the best possible live TV experience. Our current agreement with Disney has approached its renewal date, and we will not agree to the terms that disadvantage our members while benefiting Disney's own live TV products. Despite our best efforts, we have not been able to reach a fair deal, and starting today, oh my God, I lied. It's today. Dolphins just fired their GM too. Starting today, you won't know that if you have YouTube TV because it's not ESPN's not on there. Disney programming will not be available on YouTube TV. This means you will no longer be able to watch channels like ABC and ESPN or access recordings from bitch. I can't watch me. I'm on ABC. I'm on First Coast News. Oh no. We know how disruptive it is to lose channels you enjoy. which is why it's our goal to bring Disney content back to YouTube TV. In bold letters, we are committed to continuing to work with Disney to reach an agreement. But if their content is unavailable for an extended period of time, we will offer our subscribers $20. You can continue watching Disney sports programming by signing up for ESPN directly. For more information on the impact to our 4K Plus and Spanish Plus add-ons, please visit our Help Center. Thank you for your patience as we continue to advocate on behalf of our subscribers and work towards a new agreement with Disney. We will continue to update our Help Center with the latest. As always, family managers have the ability to cancel anytime. We appreciate your YouTube membership. Sincerely, the YouTube TV team. That does not sound good. And we have not gotten an update. And I'm not happy. And I will hold on. What's the name of it? The ditch the cable. Hold on. Let me look up this thing. I'm gonna tell you the person's name and I'm gonna tell you how to text them. It's been a minute. It's kick cable cost. Is the person thing. Her name is, are y'all paying attention? Her name is Kim Brown. Now, Kim Brown does this thing, so I'm gonna click on this. There's there's a couple different versions, okay? One version isn't as good as what you think it is, so you might as well get the other version with the good porn. Damn, I keep kicking that thing. Shit. Trizo TV offers over 29,000 live channels, including premium movie channels, all sports networks, local channels, pay-per-view, no charge for events, 24/7 movies, series and kids, and much more. We also offer approximately 30,000 movies and 6,700 series. That's the one with the adult services. Trizo TV, no adult channels available. Our service is one connection, $20. So for $20, you can have one TV connected. You have to have the Amazon Fire Stick though, and it should walk you through the process. 2 connections is $30. 3 connections is $40. 5 connections is $50. So that means you can have 5 TVs in your house or telephone devices at any given time hooked up to this service and be able to watch all movies, all channels. You could go on demand. You can do all those different things. Now, then there's the service can be used on iPhone, iPad, Android boxes, Android devices, Fire TV, Fire Cubes, and most newer smart TVs. Prime offers 4,000 channels. There's Prime. Prime offers 4,000 channels, including premium movies, all sports, networks, local channels, pay-per-view, no charge for events, 24/7 movies, series and kids, and much more. Adult channels are available at no additional charge. Same concept. You need a good internet connection. No contract. It's pay as you go. You pay her her social media, her pay. She has PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle. So her name is Kim Brown. And if you want the information, hit me up in my DMs because I don't want to. I just thought about it. Don't want to put her info out there just in case some of y'all are feds. So if you hit me up, I'll know which one of you are the feds. So if it gets shut down. So if you really want that, you want to cut cable costs, it's cheapest $20, no more than $50. Get a good internet connection. I will walk you through it because I'm about to have to do that shit because I don't see myself not wanting to watch football today, or at least on Saturday. So I'm going to give them till today to get that shit fixed. But I've already been looking for a reason to get rid of YouTube. So YouTube TV, YouTube, the app is dope. So outside of that, we got nothing else to cover today. We'll be tuning into us on Monday. Appreciate everybody for chopping it up with me. And remember, as always, it's all about Mandarin you. Peace out.